So the next thing on here that I have is personality flaws, and this part is probably the hardest part for me to talk about because, you know, as I grow older, I care less about my physical flaws because, you know, you grow out of it, you just don't care. And plus, you know, you're surrounded by adults, and you know, they have more things to think about than what the heck you look like. So, first personality flaw that I definitely hate about myself is, to simply put it, I'm kind of bipolar. And I don't mean that in the sense that I'm moody, I mean that in the sense of, you know, the professional term, you know, for diagnosing bipolar. Because, yeah. I wouldn't say that I have bipolar 1 disorder, I would say that I have bipolar 2 disorder. And if anybody heard about the, you know, Catherine Zeta-Jones thing, you know, where she has bipolar 2 disorder, where it's you experience more of the depression phase, and the manic phase is shorter, and is what I usually go through. I'm more depressive than I am manic, but you know, I have that phrase where I'm just like, oh yeah, you know, I'm super happy, I can do anything, da 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 da, you know. And so that's definitely something that I need to work on, and that's something that I really don't like about myself, because I feel like I have a lot of issues because of it. And you know, I'm always more anxious for no reason. I worry a lot more than I should be. I'm more stressed out, and you know, I just don't like that about myself. My next personality flaws is, I'm kind of a mouse, if you know what I mean. You know, I'm kind of quiet most of the time, but I'm also very explosive. If I get angry, I will go nuts. I will go hysterical. I will trash it. I will break things, you know, and I don't like that about myself, but in that moment, I can't help it, you know. It's just the rage, the emotion, everything, and it's just crazy. And I just don't like that either about myself. The next personality flaws that I don't like is that I make excuses lately. Like, I'll make any sort of excuse to get out of what I have to do, and I think that's because I am depressed. Like, I've been depressed, and when you're depressed, you don't want to do anything, and so sometimes I would just make an excuse just to get out of having to do something, you know, like avoiding your problems pretty much is what it is. The next thing that I don't like about myself is I have an addictive behavior. If I like something a lot, I get addicted to it, and I'll spend a lot of time obsessing with it, you know. I mean, it's stupid stuff like Bejeweled Bliss, you know, like I'll spend hours and hours playing that game. And yeah, but you know, playing Bejeweled in my free time at work or whatever is, you know, it's not a problem. But the thing that is a problem is my smoking. I don't like the fact that I smoke. I know the dangers of smoking. Cigarettes are bad for you, but like, I can't help it, and it's just a really bad habit that I wish I can quit, but I'm just so addicted to it, and it's just that much harder, and people just don't understand that I can't easily quit even though I really want to. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, and I'm kind of ashamed of it because my friends, my mom, you know, like, people tell me to quit and I want to, but it's very hard to do, you know, and I admit it. So those are my personality flaws. And now the things that I like about myself, my personality, is I'm optimistic, you know. I mean, when people are around me when I'm depressed, they can't see that I'm optimistic, you know, because all I really do is complain. But inside, like, I always have hope. I'm always, looking for for the better, I guess. Like, I always think that it will get better. Um, Even though it's hard, and even though it's a struggle, I take everyday experiences, you know, as a learning lesson, and, mistakes are almost meant to happen so that you'll learn from it. So I'm a pretty optimistic person, even though a lot of people don't think so. But inside I know that I am, and that's why I'm still here. Yep. The other thing that I like about myself is that I get over things quickly. What I mean by that is that you can piss me off really, really, really bad. I can hate you so much in the moment, but if I sleep it off, I'm fine, and I forgive really easily. Like, I always try to understand the other person's perspective. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, so I'm a very understanding person, and I just get over things quickly, and I like that about myself because there's no point in holding grudges. The next thing that I like about myself is that I am very, very, very organized. It's just funny that how people can go into my room looking for something and they'll find it right away because I'm that organized, like, I know where everything is organized where it should be, everything has its place, which makes for cleaning a lot easier, because even if I threw shit all over the place, it has a place to go back to. So, I'm very organized about everything, almost kind of OCD about it. So yeah. The next thing I like is that, oddly enough, and kind of silly, is that I'm a dreamer, and I think that goes along with me being optimistic, because I always look on the brighter side of things, even though shit is really bad at times, it will get better, and that's what I always believe. The last thing that I have to say about myself, and that I really do like about myself, is that I am a strong person, and I'm independent. I'm strong because of all the things that I've gone through in my life. A lot of people who don't know me don't know the shit that I've been through since I was little, and it's very hard because people tend to judge before they know you, and so, they see me as this quiet girl, who don't talk a lot, who's honestly kind of boring at times, but, if you really talk to me and try to get to know me, you'll learn a lot, I would say. But yeah, so I'm a strong person. Like, I really, really, really do like that about myself. And plus, I'm very independent nowadays too, I pretty much take care of myself. Like, I don't really depend on anybody, and I think that makes me happy because everybody that is in my life are just like the frosting on a cake, like, they're a great addition to my life, but, it's not gonna get me down if they talk shit about me or something like that, So yeah, so that's my video of Nobody's Perfect. I hope more people would make a video like this because it's very interesting. I'm only doing this because I find it fascinating, to point out your flaws, and also, point out the things that you do like about yourself, and this would make a great project, I would say, for girls with self-image issues, with no confidence in themselves, but yeah, so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I kind of blabber on a lot because that's just how I am. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.